approaching to the limit algebraically, first you take the highest degree in the denominator and replace it in every term. As here's an example, you put 2x to the third power over x to the third power, since it's the highest degree of this function, and you replace it in every term. Then you cross out the x's as you can. Like here, you cross out 2x to the third power over x to the third power as the same in the denominator, and here you cross out the x over the x to the third power, which leaves you with 5x to the second power.
Once you have your function simplified, you replace the x for infinity, since the x is approaching to infinity. Then you're left with 2 minus 3 over infinity, and in the denominator 5 over infinity. Then that leaves you, whenever you have infinity in the denominator, is equal to 0. So you have 2 minus 0 over 0, which is
0. First, you put limit to the h approaching to 0. When you see an x, you immediately put a parenthesis of x plus h. In this example, we put to the second power because the x has a power to it. We then put the 4x with the parenthesis. It doesn't have a power to it since it's 1. And then you put, like in the formula, minus the original function, which is this one. And then you apply FOIL in the first part.
After you have done FOIL to this part, this is the answer of that FOIL. So you have to multiply these 3 times that part of the parentheses, which is this part of the answer. And then you have to multiply 4 times this parentheses. So it's presented in here, this part, minus 1. And then you have to apply this negative to all these parentheses, which will change some signs of these parentheses. And it's presented in here over h because that's the formula. Then you will try to cancel whichever number that you can cancel. For example, 3x to the second power minus 3x to the second power is being cancelled. And it goes on with all these numbers that we have in red. This is the final parenthesis that you will have. So you will try to take out a common denominator of that number, which we're left with 3xh plus 3xh plus 3h to the second power plus 4h. As you can see, you can take the h out. So you take the h out and you multiply it by these numbers, as you can see in here, divided by h. This is being used so you can cross the denominator that we have, so you can simplify your answer. This is the answer that we get without the h's. Since 3x plus 3x is 6x, you can make another step step. So this is a parenthesis. Then you will have to substitute 0 because the h is in the limit of 0. You apply it in here. 3 times 0, 0. 6x plus 4 is the answer.